The following program is rated PG-16 and may contain material that parents find unsuitable for younger viewers. So parents, watch it first, but be warned, you might get hooked.
Welcome to the show, guys. Now, so far on Shots and Shots, we've had over 20 amazing directors that have given us major insights into their lives as filmmakers and a massive understanding of the filmmaking art. From industry popular directors that can sing, to the young, vibrant minds that take a bite out of creativity in their free time, today's show promises to be a smooth and exciting retrospective journey. So drop your remote controls and stay focused because the camera keeps rolling and the action never stops. This is Shots in Shot. Alright, welcome back. As Shots in Shot continues, we get to meet these 20 totally different, totally unique, inspired filmmakers and see bits of their short films in quick successions. First off, let's welcome the stylish, swagged up Yinka Ajijedidu and his short film, To Life.
I think I became more interested in the line of the stories that I want to tell by things that happen that people don't want to talk about, but it does happen.
Shush! When are you going to stop your cousin? Yes, I've always known, but I kept it to myself, hoping that after our wedding, you would stop and let it go. But to give me his child, that really bruises my ego.
Oh, please, get over yourself, man. And when are you also going to stop sleeping with your underage girls? Mr. Big, rich, smart investigator. When?
Next up, the Turkish-Nigerian biker Ali Akdogan with Possessed.
I started 3D early this year. Actually, I wanted to do it because I was actually working on a video game project, a personal project. It's called Throne of Gods. It's actually based on African mythology because we do a lot of movies, we watch a lot of stuff, you know. We see a lot of Poseidon, Zeus and all those things. That's Greek mythology. So most of the time when you want to talk about African mythology, they only direct it to Egypt. That's the Egyptian history, and they have a lot of history. But I try to move down to West Africa, Southern Africa, and all those. And I realized these guys have a lot of stuff. Like they have a lot of mythological creatures that no one practically knows or have heard of. And there is very little documentation about these people and these things. So I felt, okay, how can I infuse this into entertainment? I love video games. I want to make a game. But the video game market here is, you know, there's no market. There's no industry. So I felt, okay, mobile phones is now, you know, there's this thing about mobile phone. Everything is in your phone. Why don't you make a mobile game based on African mythological creatures, whereby you see all these huge guys, all these Shango, and everybody come. You get to choose these guys and they, you know, go on a brutal meltdown or whatever. That's why I decided to go into 3D.
A very learned lady with an insight into society and our very first female director, Prominent Esosa with Dusk.
I realized that a lot of issues on child labor has been flogged, except for domestic servants. I thought of it, I was like, okay, let me do something different from other aspects of child labor.
From one amazing lady to another, entrepreneur extraordinaire, responsible woman with a tiny touch of crazy, and also a computer engineer. This is Emma Edosio and a short film, Run.
So I grew up in that kind of shielded family where you had your life, you know, everybody knew what they wanted to be. There were doctors, lawyers, no, there were doctors, everybody, we're all in science class. Engineers, you know, we had our path. And I just woke up and I said I didn't want to do it. And my mom was crazy. You mean you want to be a cameraman? So happy that she approved of everything I started before she passed away.
What makes a man a man? Is it the power to beat another man? A man must have love and compassion. And that's the weakness of a real man. Joseph, look at me. You're a pathetic traitor. Did you really think they were going to pay you? Abo Shiri. Oh yeah, where's Toby?
Uncle, where is the money?
Alright guys, for this next one, you don't want to blink or you may miss Tolu Ajayi and his short film, Blink.
We know better. The cover story is an accident, but the wife's autopsy reveals a totally different story.
I'm going to teach you a lesson that you will never forget.
Tell the story the way you want to tell the story, and if you can articulate it really well, you'll be Nollywood. I mean, none of us can get away from being Nollywood. Let's say better than Nollywood. You are Nollywood. We all come from Nollywood. We essentially all are.
He's an accountant turned filmmaker who's a middle kid blessed with a quiet personality and an explosive mind. Shot in the United Kingdom for an entire day. This is Yemi Oshosonya and his short film, Bliss.
Hi Stacey, sorry to disturb so late, but Dave and I got our gym bags mixed up.
Evolution has its processes, and Nollywood is also going through its process. It's had a certain era of films, and new voices are coming in, and those voices are just going to be parts of the evolution. There's nobody that's a savior to Nollywood. There's no one person, no one filmmaker, no one director or producer that's a savior. But if each person brings their own part and acts as a catalyst, it can help a growth spurt.
Fresh out of film school with bright ideas and the world at his disposal, let's check out Nuhu Dialop and his thriller, Hunting the Hunter.
I left science actually for film. I was supposed to go to science school. I graduated from science school, so I was supposed to further more in science, but I left science for film. You know, I find out that film is where I'm supposed to be.
There's always a rough craze in every director, but his is more vocal, and his short film is pleasure to an intelligent mind. Ladies and gents, Yemi Morafa, aka Film Boy, with I, We, and They.
It's basically a reflection of how I felt about Nigeria at that point in time, because we had politicians here and there. We used to hear ridiculous sums of money being, spent, and I'm like, how can you actually have, that kind of money? So it was basically how I felt about the nation at that point in time, when you couldn't trust anyone anymore. Corruption was it was, I don't know, embedded into us. So everybody somehow is corrupt. And that's how the idea came. Like, you know what? It's a film noir, it's dark, it's gloomy.
Senator has been arrested by the Anti-Corruption Agency for suspicion of stealing 40 billion. He's due in court later this month. In other news, the power holding company
come on. And they say we have the power to change the future. Why they do nothing about the present? They must be out of their damn minds.
With multiple awards to her name in the acting scene and finding full pleasure in blogging and other vast forms of entertainment, let's meet the sweet Judith Audu and understand her message in Not Right.
There is one universal truth.
I'm calling the police right now. I'm not going to watch you kill you.
Marriage is for better, for worse.
Violence against women is a widespread problem in sub-Saharan Africa. Women need to show a zero tolerance to it and end it.
This is what I love doing. This is what makes me happy. When I see cameras, when I see lights, it just gives me life. Generally, it just makes me want to be somebody else, make me want to be anybody, because I could be anybody I want to be, you know. So that made me feel good when I got that award, and I just felt like, oh, I need to do more challenging roles. I need to do something that would make people see me in a different light, to make people know that, yes, I can do this, I can do this, I can do whatever I want to do.
Alrighty then, moving forward, with over 2 decades of his life dedicated to the TV production world and a part of that time spent with one of the world's leading broadcast companies, Mr. Deji Arosho's concern for social issues brought him on with the short film New Morning. Let's see it, guys.
People don't really realize the kind of power that they possess. In the recent past, with the Arab Spring and stuff, there's been demonstrations to show people power, that you can actually make things happen. You don't have to look up to government. You know, come to think of it, those who are in government were part of us before they were elected.
Humble and simple to a fault, with a voice like thunder, his short film appreciates the power of connection between mother and child. Welcome intro filmmaker Akin Harrison and his short award-winning film Alpha Mom.
With every work, you look out for how best to tell that story. Could be a short film, could be a feature length. You know, you look out for the best medium with which to tell the story.
What do you mean it was intentional? Of course, I knew I was supposed to bring him with me. I have a job, a life, and I cannot sacrifice that because you want to see him. He is not going anywhere with you. Don't even come near here, Femi. You are not invited. Never.
He's an interesting young man who found interest in directing and made that interest into reality by making a very educative short film. To learn more, check out Best Okoduwa and his short film, Savior.
Fell in love with directing because I did appreciate the mental technicality that goes into the film we get to see, and then lo and behold, we really do not get to understand how much work creatively, you know, mentally, physically has gone into film and all of that. And I wanted to be a creator of that process.
I'm telling you, please. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Please take care of this. Hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry to rudely interrupt. That petty drama you saw there was because I was staring at you. I couldn't help help it. You're so pretty. I swear I did not want to stare. I just couldn't help it. And then I bumped into that lady. Poor lady.
Sorry.
Just sorry?
What else am I supposed to say?
For that, can't I get your BB pin, your Twitter handle, Facebook page, Instagram handle, and your number?
No.
Now, almost always mistaken for a Nigerian music celebrity, Korede Bello, he dared to create a fight scene and pulled it off with shocking success. Having a gentle face to complement his calm appearance, this is Korede Taiwo with Fight Scene.
Still worried about me being slow?
She's a beauty with an amazing voice and a stern work ethic that commands respect and portrays leadership. Tokwe Oshin, aka Mama T, and her short film Till Death Do Us Part touches a huge part of society with the hope of change.
Madam, Juliet, Mrs., whatever you are called, I don't want you coming here again. Your husband is a dangerous person.
He has a gun. What? He has a gun. He has a gun. He showed me. He told me he's going to kill me one of these days.
Look, he's not going to kill you. I think he's just threatening you. But you people need to sort your issues out. I'm not getting any peace here.
Please do something. I think he's really going to kill me one of these days. Please.
Better sit down. I'll come in there.
Please, don't send me out, please. Don't send me out, please. He's going to kill me.
I'm sorry, but I cannot interfere in your domestic affairs. You have to leave.
He's going to kill me. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry.
He's going to do something. He's really going to kill me. I'm telling you. He's going to kill me.
As a short filmmaker is the fact that short films, firstly and foremost, are not commercial. You have to be an artist who is trying to say something to be a short filmmaker successfully. And that's pretty much where I started. I was at the point where I had shot television for quite a while. I had shot tinsel for quite a while. And I knew that there was, the art in me that I wanted to express. I didn't want to keep doing, just the TV thing, which has its own standard and its own style. And, I wanted to say something in a poetic way. That's also what shorts are sometimes. It's poetry. So if I were to compare a short film to a feature-length film, I'd say a feature-length film is a normal conversation, while a short film is poetry.
A lover of food and filmmaking, young, vibrant, and filled with bright ideas, and can be a little naughty, Damilare Kuku is one female director the industry needs.
Anytime I go out now and I look at, if I see a man or a woman fighting, I'm like, can they change that? If I see a situation whereby, Nigerians were so used to the whole, oh, there's no light, oh, there is no water, oh, the government is bad. Okay, let's take situation into our hands, let's take matter into our hands and try and make it change.
Besides, we're paying this woman a lot of money, so we might as well use it well.
God forbid we let money waste.
Please say it.
Nothing.
Oh, hello. I'm so sorry I'm late. My name is Jumoke Stevens. Shall we begin? Yes, of course.
Hello. Please
Hello.
let us begin.
Yes, please.
I
Just
can
give me...
see you are all set for us.
Yes, I am. Just give me one moment to gather myself together.
Take all the time you want. Please say it.
My assistant is so competent. Frankly, I don't know why I haven't fired him yet. Horrible traffic.
I'm not going to get angry.
I've annoyed you. I'm sorry, it's the traffic.
No, it's not true. I was talking to my husband.
Your husband?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought you were... Are you not Folake and Deji Koka, the brother and sister sleeping together?
No. He's my husband and his wife, I think.
I heard that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to see a married couple today aside from the incestuous cookers. My assistant is so competent.
Now, comedy in this part of the world has its own stereotype style, but he defined his type of comedy and people can't stop laughing at it. Please help us welcome Debola Ogunshina and his comic piece, The Last Sleepbender. Catchy name, I must say. Interesting chap with a knack for filmmaking. This is Biodun Olagbaju with Blindness.
You have the ups and the downs. You have the time when things are going as planned. You have the time when you have to compromise and go with the flow. It's like nature. You have to just go with the flow at some point, and we went with the flow at some point. And when we had the magic and it happened the way we wanted it, we went ahead with it.
A creative mind that tried to relive history in this Spectre act, Edafe Akpofuoma and his short film 1J316. Up next. All right, so let's calm it down a bit. A gorgeous, calm, collected model turned director whose business mind is one of the most amazing on this list. Director of eye-opening, mind-sharpening short film titled Blur, this is Winifred Iguwa.
It doesn't have to be the same way I would accept things or the same way I work out my things, but people I work with, I like people to be very opinionated. I love people that have strong opinions. If you can stand on your own and be your own person, then yeah, that's like my total like.
2 days since that dreadful night. I don't know how I survived. I feel nothing in me. Nothing. Just this large, empty hole of nothingness.
Let go of me! Let go of me! What is going on here? Wait, Kemi, what is wrong with you? Wait, leave her alone. What is wrong with you? Are you okay? Come on, Kemi, talk to me. What is happening? What is wrong with you?
Now, popular in the field of ads and commercials, one of Nigeria's brightest minds in the film industry, he finally decided to make his own short film. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Baj with Seeing Betrayal.
Right. That is not the last. Big things. How money? 1 minute, just juice, play just let that go, please. Go ahead, play it up. what your wife is usually up to when you're off on some business trip?
Every aspect of life, from religion to politics to everything. If you can look at one scenario from a law point of view, you get a more informed conclusion. And that's what I wanted to address with my film Seeing Betrayal.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed the brief recap of the 20 directors we've had so far on the show. For more information on short films and for more insights into young, aspiring short film directors, stick around to the show. It's Shots and Shots on R2 TV. We'll see you guys next week. Ciao.
Thank you.